Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to a Sunday episode. What the heck is going on with the camera? Alright, gotta readjust the gimbal, I guess. A second, y'all. I'll see what's happening. Direction a little more. No, it doesn't. I need to go this way a little more. Angel baby, hello. Fighting my gimbal at the moment. There we go, much better. Yes, good morning. So far, so good. Got up, I had to go out and get some milk. Did that already. Got it back. But decided to come back out because it's really nice out this morning. And why not, right? But yeah. I'll tell you, last couple of days work has been kicking my butt. I've been coming home and falling asleep pretty quick. So I haven't been out live streaming. Really not much jumping off over in here anyways. But yesterday, several brush fires in the township areas around us. I'm just following this guy around. I'm surprised how close he is to me. What's up, little man? What are you up to? You having a good day? I guess the early bird out here getting the worm. Must be a good spot for him. I'm very surprised how close I am to him, actually. I just can't even. Oh, that does fly. We're just following the early bird at the moment. He hasn't gotten his worm yet. Anyways, let's take a walk down here. What we got here? Isn't that some beautiful looking water? All nice and orange and polluted. Like, holy moly, right? Hey, what's up, William? Good morning. What is what is that? That's a camera. Why is there a camera right here? That's a game camera. Hey, it's been here for a while. It's all burned out. No, it's designed like that. Yeah, someone has a game camera right here. Facing this way. Shit. What is that about? I'm really curious about this. And tell me that's not creepy that someone just randomly sticks a game camera in town like that. And it's not like it's facing public this direction. So it's looking at all that. But on the ground level though. I don't get it. I'm turning around and face the other way. Because why is there a game camera sitting there? It's baffling me. Brooklyn kid, what's up, man? Yo, Brooklyn kid. I don't know if you caught it, but I was chasing I wasn't chasing, I was following a bird around, right? And I walk over to here to check something out. This little spot. There's a game camera right here. I spun it around the other direction. Someone has a game camera right here. So I spun it facing that way because it was facing this way. I don't understand what it's about or anything like that. So I spun it the opposite direction. I'm very curious of how many of them things are around somewhere. The game camera, it takes pictures. It's supposed to be motion pictures. That, you know, like if it does a motion, it takes a picture of animals and wildlife. I have several of those myself that I use for hunting season and whatnot. So you can kind of see the game and stuff that's in the area overnight when you're not around. What I do is I put it out and I throw a feed in front of it, and I get to see all the deer, the bear, and all that good stuff. So, man, why does the police department always gut their engines like that so fast? Like, he's always gunning it for no reason right there. See, there he goes. Hey, who's he chasing for what reason like that? Nobody, right? Oh, maybe... Oh, he had to go to the bank or something. Oh, he's turning around. What's he doing? There he is. Maybe it was their camera I was messing with. Oh, here he comes. He stopped up there. Let's go have a chat with him. Very curious to see what our local PD are up to. Oh, here comes another one. The K9. The officer that drives that, she's pretty cool. Yeah. What's up, Paranoia? Good morning. Today, so far, we have discovered a game camera hidden in the city. And right now, I'll show that to y'all in a moment again. But right now, the PD flew by like bats out of hell with no lights and sirens on, but they're all up here towards the Purple Hippo, it looks like. Yeah, there's a bunch of them going in there. So we're gonna go have us a nosy. It smells like a skunk out here. Like literally like a real skunk. They're in the building over there. So we're gonna go to the center of Market Street here. Take a look, see what we got going on. Watching for all the landmines. You know what those are if you have a dog. Excuse me, y'all. You know what's perfect? There's a bench right here that we can see everything going on now. They went into that building there. So let's sit down, have ourselves a proper nosy. Landmines are piles of dog poop. That's what I call those. So if you have a dog, you understand, you walking through the yard, they're like landmines. You gotta watch everything you're doing, right? Yeah, see where that door's cracked open at? That's where they went into. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, especially a big dog. You're absolutely right. My little dog don't, yeah, I don't know. He be living on something the size of mankind. Sometimes I don't get it. So I wonder what they got going on here. These are some newer ones, aren't they? They're Dodges, aren't they? Are those the Dodge Durangos? I wonder if Chip's in the car. What's up, Ralph? Chip is the puppy. I wonder if he's in the car. And we asked them at the fire prevention last year, we asked about the dog being able to sniff out marijuana, and they said they didn't even waste time training the dog to do that because, being that it's all going to be legal soon, they're like, what's the point? So that's a pretty cool situation, I guess. I mean, honestly, around here, if you're smoking, they really don't care too much about that. It's all the other stuff they care about. So, all right, I had enough of that. We're going to get a move on. It looks like it's down, but there's a vent in the window of the car. It's kind of like a big fan in it. There we go. Get a little closer so you can see. Yeah, it's like a big fan in there. This police department gets so many different vehicles anymore, it's ridiculous. They have a lot of vehicles. And we'll get even closer up to it. I don't got nothing on me, so I ain't worried about it today. So, it's daylight. I don't need to bring nothing out, So, do any of y'all have a divided highway where you live? What this is right here, this is a divided highway. Does anyone know what that means? So if you come out from the intersection, you stop. You come across, you have to stop in the center and then go again. I didn't know that when I first moved up here. I had no idea. That's what you're supposed to do. I would go right across one of these intersections. It wasn't this one, but I came straight across and damn near killed somebody because they didn't stop. I didn't know. But then, well, actually, one of these officers, maybe not one that's here right now, stopped me and explained it to me. Very nice, actually, about everything. No tickets were involved or anything like that, so. See how this side of the vehicle, the window is up. Yep, Chip's in there. I can see him through the window. He's just laying down chilling. So. Morning. So that's not the weirdest look I've been getting today. I don't know what to tell you. Still looking at me. Weirdos. There we go. Now this looks nice. Am I zoomed in or something? Let me see here. No, I'm not. There we go. But yeah, yesterday's weather, oh man, it felt like it was summertime yesterday. Now it feels good this morning. It's a little chilly. Got my hoodie on. But yesterday though, that was beautiful. And of course it's going to rain today, a little bit later, and then tomorrow somewhat. Tomorrow I believe it's a thunderstorm scheduled. Whether or not that's true, weather changes all the time. Now, you have a lot of this in the city too. Wow, they didn't get their right permits. They have a legal notice to stop. Uh-oh, they're in trouble. Yeah, you can't work on properties without being noticed around here. They want their money for their permits and all that good stuff. So just do what you got to do it legitly. It'll save you problems in the long haul. Oh yeah, Ralph and Paranoia. Y'all just joined us not too long ago. I'll go show you that game camera I found. That was facing Turkey Hill. Freaking 7-way intersection right here. This is crazy. But yeah, who put a game camera up right here though? That's what I want to know. So, looking at all this, facing this way, it was right here. I turned it around though because I'm a butthead. But yeah. That's it. Someone really put a game camera right there. And if I set the gimbal down right where it was, that's the view you got. Now, they're lucky I'm the one that noticed it, because most people would just take it and leave, you know, and keep it. Not me, you know, that's not my property. I just want to leave it there. I'm really curious why they have that and how many more of them are around. Yeah, facing Turkey Hill, it was. No joke. At the very, very, very beginning of this video, I got it, so. Let me see if the officer wants to know about this. Should we? All right, y'all, before they drive by, should I flag them down and tell them about this camera? This one right here, Turkey Hill. Leave it. That's what I was going to do. Thank you, Brooklyn. Let them know. I got two saying let them know. I guess we could. Oh! Never mind. At least he knows. He beeped at me real nicely, at least. That was nice of him, right? But I guess he's not interested. So I'm not either. Let's keep it moving. You really think the police put that cheap camera there? That's not the best looking camera though. My cameras are way better than that. I got mine at the pawn shop. I kid you not. 4 of them for 25 bucks, right? 4 of them for 25 bucks. And they're awesome cameras. That's why I jumped on it. I was like, man, this guy don't know what he's selling me. And all I did was I went down there. I was actually looking for a circular saw. I ended up buying a battery for my weed whacker and those cameras because he didn't have a good circular saw. But that's a cheap camera. Very cheap one. So I don't know. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm tired of being in the same spot. Let's move on. Four-wheelers are out already. I did want to cut right over to Smoking, or not Smoking, but Independence Street. I'm in Smoking already. Darn. Yeah, we still got parking meters too. And a good parking enforcement too. Alright, but anyways. Ugh. Sorry, I had an itch there. But yeah, one thing I noticed yesterday with the weather being so much nicer, I forgot about the mosquitoes, the flies. It makes me feel like I'm not smart. Oh my lord. Yo, I kid you not, I took that part of the video and I played it for like almost 50 people already just to show them, because you can't make this stuff up. That was great. That was so funny. But yeah, like I was saying about the weather getting nicer, all the mosquitoes, the flies, and all those annoying little bugs, they're out everywhere yesterday. Ooh, church time. So has everybody got their coffee this morning and tea, whatever you want to drink? I got my French vanilla cappuccino. I decided to spoil myself a little bit. Y'all remember this one? Boom. I'm surprised I don't have a camera here. So if I pull on this, it goes. I didn't want to do it too hard. That's right. Coffee. It's like therapy, but cheaper. It is Sunday. We're going to hear a lot of church bells going off on Sunday around here. Believe it or not, I believe this is coming down from the 5th Ward, out by Paranoia. And Donovan lives out that way somewhere too. So that church bells are probably really loud where y'all are. And there's the AMD Creek, the Sheet Creek. Anyways. Mr. William, what do you think of them paint jobs on there? There's a lot of different ones on there. Like, yeah. Oh, Mr. William, stay tuned. Monday I'm going out to do a whole bunch of stuff like that, actually, for a video in like a week's time, I believe. You're going to see something better than that last one I did when it comes to that. I plan on covering more than just Mount Carmel, from Cole Township to Mount Carmel. I plan on doing more than just that. I'm going to go, I did a lot of research. I'm going to a lot of different spots. It's going to probably take me a week or two to get it all filmed and together, just to put it in the editor. I have to go out and get a lot of footage, but I'm going around to a lot of stuff. That's right, Ralph, that's right. But yeah, I'm going to get a real nice full effect one going. That's, wow, it's like, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm going to make my own music for it when it comes down to it. So it's going to take me a moment to get the video edited and done and all that, because I got a lot of work to do. Because usually I just pick the audio from my Creator app when I have it in the editor, and that usually works out pretty good. But this time I'm actually going to make my own and do all that. So, but yeah, they're working on this building here, cleaning it out, gutting it out. Nobody's obviously working today. They would be out here yelling at me, "Why are you filming my building? It's just private property." Well, here it is. I guess that's a way in, which, I don't know, we're not going to find out, obviously. Yeah, I'll eventually be doing that too. Yeah, I got a lot in mind to do. So those are ones I could do throughout the week. Like you said there, Ralph, I could do them throughout the week. Just big pigeons up there, holy moly. Things are huge. Can't shine the camera straight up above me, otherwise I would have. Be kind. Not much progress on the downstairs, but be kind, y'all. Man, that's really worn out. You can't even read a date or anything on it. Laundry mats on a Sunday is definitely going to be jumping. You know what I just noticed? Everywhere's getting those gambling machines, right? There's a really cool car up the street there. But yeah, well, it's like one of those squirrel moments right there. It's like, let's go say something and squirrel. All right. But anyways, what the heck was I going to say? Jeez, I lost my whole train of thought there. Pop a squat right here. Oh yeah, Sunday, the laundry mat's going to be jumping. That's pretty much anywhere you live. People are going to be jumping at the laundromat today. But yeah, what I've noticed, they have the gambling machines in there, right? And they're going in like everywhere, every gas station, everything. Even Turkey Hill, when I was in there this morning, they have them in there now, right up there on Lincoln Street. And then the one up on 2nd Street said they're going to put some in as well. So it's like the region don't have a lot of money to begin with, but yet now you're going to put a gambling addiction in? Come on now. This place was one, but this ain't even open no more. It was open for a brief time. Someone broke in, stole some money and stuff. Then they redid the whole front of the building, and never even reopened. That used to be an all windows right there, or all that this is right here used to be all windows, and then they made it that, and didn't even open back up. So you wasted all that money for nothing. And then of course Gilley's building right here. That's nothing but gambling in there. House of Winds, nicknamed the House of Sins. Look at that blue sky though, it's starting to look beautiful out. But yeah, we're gonna go check that car out right there. Yo, I cannot wait till they do the car cruise down here this year. I'm gonna do it live and walk through it with y'all when they come out with all the cool cars and they go up and down the street, park them everywhere. There's motorcycles, cars, Jeeps, trucks, you name it. Anything cool looking. I have, I think last year's is on my channel. I think it was last year's. But I do have one on my channel. Yeah, look at that though. I love that color of it though. Blue's my favorite color. That thing's a beauty, ain't it? Yeah, we got a Wendy's, an old one. That is really nice, ain't it? The interior is in beautiful condition too. That guy takes a lot of pride in his vehicle. I'm telling you, that is a beauty. And then you got this old hardware store here. And what Schmokin looked like back in the day. I want that size right there, that big map like that. I want to hang that in my studio. That'd be a great backdrop. If it had Cole Township in it as well, like I was saying the other night, I hang that in my backdrop, and then I could do live streams from my studio with that in the backdrop. That'd be awesome. Instead of out here walking around, some days when it's rainy and nasty out, I could do it like what work do. Sit down and talk to y'all for a hot minute, and then, relax. Do it like a question and answering thing, Used to be a train place here. Where you could buy trains, little model trains and stuff. But tax guy, he also owns a gambling spot right next to the dispo. The guy that does the gambling machines there, or the taxes, I mean, he also does gambling machines. So the city is talking about getting rid of the trash cans up and down Independence Street, because residents keep throwing all their household trash in it, and the city has to pay for that to be hauled away and everything. So what that tells me is, my thing is, it's going to be trash everywhere on the street. There already is sometimes. But you think it's bad now, it's going to be real bad later. So, Jeep, all kinds of ducks in the windshield. Wasn't a Jeeper when the ducks became a thing with the Jeeps. It is warming up as I'm out here, so I'm not complaining. You know what gets me though? You're allowed to ride your ATVs on this street, right? You see the sign? You're allowed to do that, right? But there is a sign. I didn't see one right here near me. But you're not allowed to have a bicycle on this street. Like a pedal bike, you're not allowed to. But you can ride motor vehicles. Obviously, motor vehicles are allowed on the road, but ATVs and dirt bikes, side by sides, you can do that though? That's crazy, ain't it? Oh, Lord. I'll tell you what, I'm ready to get home and do the same thing as the wakey baby. Getting ready to do that soon. Dispo opens at 9, which it should be past 9, right? Yeah, 9:40. So almost 10 o'clock already. Surprised they're not jumping with business down there. But yeah, I think that's going to about wrap it up. I know it's a short one, but I got things I need to get done before I have to get to work today. Thank you, William. Now you make me not want to sign off, but yeah, Paranoid, I'm on my way too, bro. I'll be there in a moment. All right, but yeah, I got to get going because as you see, we got places to be. So until next time, y'all, rise above and crack on. Have a great day, and yes, I will be back later tonight. Peace out.